Selena, Evangeline. Andrew's going to sing a very traditional song, and he can tell you about the history of the song. It's very interesting, this particular song. And but we're going to do it in a contemporary setting.
How's everybody doing? That was a relatively tepid Ontario response. How's everybody doing? You see, now that is what I'm talking about. So, I mean, you're all here for Sunday gospel. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're Christian. It doesn't matter at all. I like to think of this as like just enough church to make your soul happy. Right? Right. Now, if you know anything about church, it means that the stuff that happened up here is not separate from the stuff that's happening down there. So that means that you all absolutely have to participate. And the security will be checking, make sure everybody's singing in the next few minutes, just so you know. The history to which Lance was alluding, I don't know how many of you folks, I'm gathering a number of you would know the hymn, Wade in the Water. Right, okay. So if you don't know the history of Wade in the Water, like so many of the group of songs known as Negro spirituals, these were songs that had coded messages that were specific to the people who were enslaved, gave them instructions as to how to escape their situation. And this one in particular, probably a little bit more obvious, Wade in the Water meant that once you made your escape, find your way to the water, because as soon as you get into the water, the dogs that are tracking you can no longer pick up your scent. So if you didn't know that bit of history, now you do. So that's the history. Now this is your job. When I get to the verses, you need to give me the response. The response is very simple. God's going to trouble the water. You say that? God's going to trouble the water. All right. So the first time you get to sing, God's going to trouble the water. See that? God's going to trouble the water. And the second time you sing, God's going to trouble the water. God's going to trouble the water. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. This thing, by the way, is the thing that allows me to keep up with the guitar players, just in case you're wondering. All right, I hope I see some hands now. That's how it goes. Just enough church to make you so happy. Here we go. Wade in the water. Wade in the water, children. Wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water. Wade in the water. Wade in the water, children. Wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water. Here we go. Who is that young girl dressed in red? God's gonna trouble the water. Must be the children that Moses led. God's gonna trouble the water. Who is that young girl dressed in white? God's gonna trouble the water. Must the water.